Welcome and Smile with me, Miss Ideation, Perfectly Imperfect. So last night I uploaded some content, or I believed I uploaded some content due to the numerology, synchronicity, and the messages that I bring to you out of love and insight. However, I went to bed and it turned out that it didn't upload. And I left early, sometime after 9 o'clock a.m., and I left my phone here because, one, I'm not attached to it, and two, I don't care for it, and three, what I was taking care of didn't require my phone. So when I got home, I realized, oh shit, my video didn't upload. So it's currently uploading, and I do hope you not only receive the message, but that most of my messages are seen and received in chronological order, because that's how it makes sense. And you're absolutely welcome to the love and the messages that I have for you and the energy that I exuberate, because that's what I'm about. Welcome and smile. I live a satisfying, meaningful life, and I truly live for inspiration, from the inspiration in my soul and my creator, to inspire others to further love thyself and life. And it is exuberant, it overflows. It is something that you reflect. It is something that you radiate. Sometimes with effort, as when I put on my makeup and my babavon, and sometimes effortlessly, when I am what I am, a beacon of energy that others can feel and receive. So on that note, welcome sincerely to this radiant smile, perfectly imperfect as I am, as life is, as we are, in purpose of greatness. So, the message today, a couple of messages. I hope you get the message and the perspective remains positive in you. Don't do as I do. Not the first time you hear that from me. But yes, I'm smoking because I've had a draining day emotionally. I'm emotionally drained at this point, and I didn't leave the house looking like this. When I left, it was raw, my scars were showing, I didn't brush my teeth. I got a call at 9, your ride is here. And they woke me up out of my sleep with the call. So I left rushed and just not put together as I know myself to be the best of myself. So when I represented myself, I felt the way I looked, a mess. And I'm not the same. So my boobs are sagging, and I've lost an amount of weight that I was already petite, but now I'm really petite. So I'm dealing with some physical insecurities like skin sag that I don't like, but I am okay because I know that I am perfectly imperfect, and this has been a journey that I am grateful for, regardless of perception. So I'd much rather be healthy than overweight and have big boobs. I've been rejected by men because, like they say, I don't have no body, but I am somebody with no body. So I don't have big old breasts and a big old booty. That's okay with me too. That's not something I ever really wanted. At some point, I did want big butt cheeks, but that's commercial. Only shit comes out your ass. So on a brighter note, in my world, I came home, I showered, I eased and soothed myself, refreshed myself with a shower, and then put my makeup on because I like it. So makeup. It has a lot of purposes. People like it or they don't. Just like life. You like me or you don't. And here's the thing about me. I can't speak for everyone. Makeup not only conceals, makeup accentuates. Makeup is an expression of how I feel about myself. I feel sexy. I feel the colors that I wear. I want to accentuate the shape of my lips and bring out the shape of my eyes. Now, if you can see, my eyes are puffy from crying. I've done plenty of crying today. And as I tell you often, crying is healthy. It releases a lot of energy that words are not enough to express. It also soothes the flesh and the mind when you release that energy. So after this video, I'm going to eat something and I'm going to take a nap because I need it. And if you know anything about my high electrical ass, I rarely and seldom sleep due to my PTS and my insomnia, my high frequency. But also because if I sleep in the daytime, then I definitely won't sleep at night. But I'm so emotionally drained that I need a nap. And that's okay with me. Because I understand that if I don't take it, right, and exhaustion is not something that I like, but I physically exhaust the body in order to rest the mind. And I'm there. I'm already there. And it's like 6 in the evening. So welcome to the reality that life isn't easy and isn't always nice. But I will be nice to you. And I will continue to treat myself nicely. Right. And that being stated, I want to say this because I know I'm not alone. And I may be lonely at times and come across as lonesome because I am a loner. But I'm not alone. I'm not alone in relativity. I'm not alone in experience. And I'm not alone in energy or understanding. So welcome. Welcome to the reality of life. Without a script, because this is not censored or scripted. This is perfectly imperfect, Miss Adiation Divination, loving you as I love the life within this flesh. You're welcome. Again, do not do as I do, but I'm going to smoke throughout the message. It went out, so bear with me. When I left here, I was wearing these pants and a pink shirt, and I was a hot mess emotionally, and I looked a hot mess physically. Hey guys, y'all look good. I'm gonna come down as soon as I do my YouTube. I got good shit for y'all. Hey, so I made an upload, and here's what the upload was about yesterday: synchronicity, numerology, and I had a positive message because I do feel fortunate. To be fortunate to have great fortune is not always monetary. As I tell you, everything matters and everything is literal. And fortune being looked at material as a matter, fortune is also soul, spirit, energy, perspective. You are fortunate to be alive. You are fortunate to have a positive perspective. You are fortunate to receive opportunities that grant you growth, whether it be economically, emotionally. Right. You understand what I'm saying? I hope so. So I am fortunate to be able to smile, to live in this energy, to have the soul, the insight, the love that I have for life, and not just my life, but all lives. I am fortunate to know and feel what I have. And I am abundant because of my ability to create and see opportunities where others don't. And that is where the warrior in me is. See how things are literal? And I tell you guys constantly, words matter literally. If others would begin to live the literacy of what they speak and speak more literally of their life and others, then the energy that I exuberate and the soul that I keep would be more present in thyself. But I can only advise you and be self. So welcome and smile. Perfectly imperfect with my chip too. Because my soul's purpose is that. Not only to care for thy neighbor, but to help thy neighbor. And helping you is not always giving you $1. Creating insight and solitude and uplifting your spirit and energy is helpful to thyself, which then, right. So you're absolutely welcome. I know that perspective has a lot to do with how you receive the message. May you be in the right state of mind and energy to receive everything that I give you freely. because we are priceless. And I will not cheat myself or sell myself short. It's priceless. Again, the message is going to be a little drawn out, but please listen to the words, the literacy, and the expression of the messages. Beyond my insecurities, my flawed, humane nature, I spoke of the change, how change is ever present. And me being Taurus, Tauruses have a reputation for being stubborn and set in their ways. However, I am a wind cusper, and being like the wind, expressive, I don't whistle, so it's not going to come out. Period. You're not going to hear it. I try. And I'm not definitely stuck in like that. Oh, no, I'm not calling upon no spirit that is not of thy spirit. Holy Spirit, thank you. Amen. So, when I create sound, expression, it is with force and purpose as the wind. And I can be winded, meaning sometimes long messages, sometimes short, delightful, definitely not destructive. I've done that to self, and I don't have that will or nature in me. It is not of my will or my soul's nature to hurt another human being. It's definitely not of thy nature to afflict pain, emotional, physical, mental, on another human being. Not at all. And if I am disrespected and then deem it necessary, it is in purpose, and you will know it beyond a reasonable doubt. Right. Transparent. I am totally transparent. As unbelievable as I come across, I am. I love you this way. I don't know in what order or how many messages you've received in my love, but know that it is in love from my heart and soul for the love of us all. Love is an action beyond a word. So therefore, if I love you, I cannot disrespect you, because I will not stand for disrespect. I do respect myself beyond belief, no matter how I am perceived. With my saggy titties, because I show skimpy outfits, or because I'm jolly, and I have much respect and love for myself and my life. So destruction of thyself in nature of thyself is not something that I practice. Right. And if I do not stand for it in me, I will not give it to you. And I cannot permit, meaning allow, the destruction or the hurt, inflicted pain on another human being within my presence, without being the warrior that I am and speaking up or defending the person. I don't have to know you to defend you. I don't have to know you to love you. I don't have to know you to want to protect you. It's in my nature. And that being stated, it has conflicted me and caused grief for me in the way that I am treated, or the reaction, the consequences of standing for others and being there for others. But I'm not Captain Save-A-Ho, and I'm definitely not Superman. So I now care and preserve my physical being due to what I've learned. The way that I was kidnapped, sexually human trafficked, was because a 15-year-old girl had approached me maybe a week or two prior, escaping from a similar scenario. And I was then viewed, and they saw me, they identified me, and then targeted me. But I'd do it all over again. Not necessarily the whole human trafficking thing. There's no way I could have known that, right? But I would absolutely stand and protect an innocent human being. Yes, especially a child, a young 15-year-old girl. And based on what she told me, it's in my heart, in my nature. I say those things to say this. I've been speaking on the changes that I have upcoming, moving, things that I go through with therapy, and the evolution of my healing. It's not easy to accept all the time. And I know that I'm not the only one. So there's emotions attached to words. I'm going to use several words to describe the same thing. Change, evolution, edification, growth, relocating. All things that create a different result than what you may have hoped for or expected or wished for are not easy, but necessary in order to become and live the reality of your unconditional, unbelievable, but totally loving and worthy life. So as much as I may not like what I need to do in order to be who I know I am, I accept change because it is ever present, always happening, whether recognized or not. Just like my Creator, omnipresent, whether recognized, lived in, believed in. It is the Creator of us all, very divine. And I am grateful and thankful that I have not only the awareness, but the love and the unashamed ability to express these things to you and with you. You're welcome, truly welcome to the love I have for us. Now, I have some boundaries that I've made very clear recently because expression is the only thing that allows another human being to understand and feel you. So if you express, don't touch me, to a person, and they do so, that is a sign of disrespect and I don't give a fuck about what you said or how you feel about it. And that, my friends, creates an attitude and effect, cause and effect in me that is not easily received or expected. And that is what I'm dealing with. How I respond when I am given action or expression that is clearly unacceptable, unnecessary, and unprovoked. Because we live in a world where not everyone is humane and not everyone loves thyself. And when you do not love thyself, you cannot live in it or give it to another being, regardless of how you say you love me. And I know that. And I hope you do too. Love is an action. When people say, oh, you should have given them a warning. The warning was the first time I told you. Right. The second time is I'm tolerating it in hopes. Right. The warning is me telling you, don't do that because I don't like that. I don't live like that. I don't. Right. Me calling you out on it, that is the red flag for me. I don't know how other people perceive it, but when you tell someone, do not call me stupid, and then they say, oh, you're stupid, that, my friend, is your red flag. It doesn't matter whether it was in a joke. I'm not joking about my life, and no one should take their life as a joke, even though people make joke of people like I, widow. Right. I know for a fact. And what is fact is what matters. That those that lie to thyself and project or attempt to convince or convey that their disrespect is tolerable or a joke or you misunderstood me, is not humane or loving. And there's plenty of people that tell you they love you and then say and do things that show otherwise. So when I say love is an action, I'm going to show you that I love you. Even though you may think I do not love myself because I wear less clothing than the average. Or, right, my actions may be misperceived, But what I express is literal. I live it. I am a literal human being, and life is literal. If people were to speak more literally on themselves and on life, then they would be able to not only encompass this energy, meaning live in it, they would understand it more easily. And that's why I don't really have to prove anything to anyone, because what you know you cannot hide or deny, and if you do, that's on you. I'm not hiding or denying myself, my creator, my life, the virtue of who I am. However, I am a bit defensive, and I have become aggressive through time due to experiences that I feel were not necessary, but absolutely make me who I am. So the whole excuse of, I don't trust you, I trust myself. And regardless of who you may be, I trust that I know how to take care of the situation when in danger or mistreated or misperceived. And I have faith in my divine creator that I will be kept as I have been, due to my intentions being pure, not what is done or said to me or of me. That gives me bravery. That gives me cojones. That gives me freedom to go and be. I am a bit paranoid and hypervigilant. Again, that is due to my sensory and the gifts and the effects that affect me due to cause and effect of trauma. But I am not a victim. Again, perspective and my will, they come from the soul. Because modern education, modern society, I would not be who I am. That provides me with comfort and conviction in who I am. I convey and express these things because A, I'm not alone, and two, I may be able to provide someone else with similar emotions, energy, and insight, intellect, smarts for thyself. Because I'm not selfish, but I will absolutely preserve all of this, meaning I don't share with everyone because I am magnetic and I understand that energy is not something you force. So, me being different and things changing. My tits sag, one's bigger than the other. I have no booty, but I have flair and fashion sense. And I am totally liberated. So, even though I didn't look put together, I did my best today to remain put together emotionally while I addressed my necessities for expansion and work with others towards becoming what I know I am. So, my passion for assisting and contributing to the greater good of another human being will always be. It comes from my soul. However, my ability to do so in the medical field is hindered due to my awareness, and I no longer desire so. And if you don't desire it in your heart, then your will, your actions are not the best of your capabilities. It shows. And I'm not someone that cheats myself, so why would I cheat you? I'm not going to give you half-ass work. Right? Especially not when it concerns another human being and their well-being. So, I removed myself from that profession. But I'm totally passionate about your wonderful life being the best, in the best quality of your life. Not because of monetary gain, because believe me, I am struggling financially. And those that live integral lives with integrity and do not want to compromise thy soul have difficulties with things as I. I will not cheat, degrade, diminish my soul in order to have material. Now, at one point, I compromised my morals by being a drug dealer, but I was not a hustler. I didn't hustle people. I didn't deceive them. I never stole from them. So even though I was doing wrong in action. When I grew in consciousness of morality, I changed my actions because I love you, my people, creation. See how I can admit my wrongs, my wrong actions. I can speak when I am wrong and acknowledge it and change it willingly. However, change is not easy. It was not easy to leave that lifestyle. It was not easy to relocate. It was not easy to stop doing a lot of the things that I've done to myself, like cutting, drinking myself into oblivion, blackout, in order to numb experiences that created affliction in my mental state of being. I can admit these things. I do not feel ashamed, and no one will shame me for my past. So those that feel shame, embarrassment, guilt, and are unable to process the past, get over the past, acknowledge that they got past the event and the action, I can't get jiggy with you. I cannot relate to you. I don't feel the need to continuously feel and live in that energy because I got past it. So I welcome the change because I am the change in the present. I am changing. Change is ever present. As welcomed or unwelcomed as it may be, I hope that you come to the place in your existence where you recognize that change is occurring all around you. And if you are not willing to be a part of the change in a positive way, your life changes. And only you will feel and live in the effect and emotion of the negative choices and negativity you keep. And that, my friends, is called accountability. And if you are not aware of thyself in consciousness, thought, and energy, and are not accountable for action and standing as if who you are, I cannot assist you. But I am willing to assist those that choose positivity and change for the betterment of us all. And as hard as it may be, may it be God's will. May your will get you to the greatness that you truly are, beyond whatever labels have been expressed or afflicted upon you. Do you understand? May you not understand anyone, because you don't have to. I've dumbed myself down at times in order to adapt or appease man's perspective, or no longer am I in that state of being, because it afflicts me to know that I cheated myself and allowed another person to dictate all that I truly am. I am learning, as we all do, if we choose to acknowledge it. I'm learning daily. I enjoy learning. I thrive in it. We can all learn from one another. It truly is a choice. Free will, one of the greatest gifts I tell you you have, can determine your fate, how you receive your fortune, which I speak of, how you fortify thy mind, body, and soul. Or it can fuck up your life freely, at your will, through your choices. Please, welcome at Smile. beyond the physical smile on your face. It is a lifestyle. I love you. I love you this way. This is how I love you. By being transparent, by sharing, by living in love of life. Not just my life, of life. If it's not a bug and it ain't bugging you out, don't bug with it. The literacy of words. Wordplay is not a game, and life isn't either. I'm perfectly imperfect and flawed, but I will not be treated as thought of or perceived. I treat myself to the love of my Creator every day because He treats me to a new day every day. Life, a valuable, priceless gift that if you do not keep and see and treat as the gift that it is, no one else will. And because I am not everybody else, I will stand for those that don't know how to. I will speak for those that haven't had the gift or the warrior soul. I will protect the innocent, like the children and the elderly. But I'm not a superhero. I'm humane. And I have divination, which I can express without shame of whatever disbelief people may have. There are humane beings with supernatural powers. And because I live in my nature, not only do I encompass them, I share them with those that are able to receive the truth and love of my divine Creator, the divine Creator of us all. Whatever label creates comfort and understanding, comprehension and acceptance within your being of all that you truly are. Greatness. I truly love you. It's more than an emotion and a word. It's a lifestyle. I will not destruct thyself. I cannot allow anyone else to destroy, diminish me. Why would I allow someone to do so to another? That's what makes me an advocate and a healer. Not only that I am able to recognize it, but that I will not stay silenced or be without action. And when I say I mind my business, oh, believe me, I mind my business. If you choose to be in a relationship where your man is abusive or your girl is abusive, you chose that. Right. I'm not getting in between y'all fighting. But you ain't gonna hit and treat a child crazy in front of me. I'm definitely gonna call you on your shit. The difference. And there's discipline and there's abuse. So please educate thyself and put yourself in state of mind and emotion, which is empathy and compassion, to relate to the person that is receiving anything less than what you would give yourself. And if you are okay or comfortable with those kinds of behaviors and emotions, may my divine Creator sustain you in being and illuminate you in mind so that you can grow and fulfill all that you truly are. The declarations and shared expressions of a warrior empress, Miss Aviation Divination. I may never reach the financial success that I desire, but I am truly rich beyond comprehension of the humane mind. Extraterrestrial, weirdo, total weirdo. Yeah, and it's not a negative, nothing to me. Look it up in the dictionary. I wish my people would read more. Words are literal, and I've never cursed you, but you damn and condemn yourself all motherfucking day long. So if you choose to eliminate the word damn from your vocabulary, you will begin to see and feel and receive what I know to be beyond a reasonable doubt. Glory be to the divine creator of us all. And I thank you for all you truly give me, that these people, those that choose to tune in and tune out, either know of or cannot imagine. But either way, I don't wish my life on anyone. You're welcome.